Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, after splitting the series with the Baltimore Orioles, our Jay is now host of the Washington Nationals in the beginning of a 3-game series. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And once again, I just want to cycle in these guys. Wagner for Barger. Hanneman for Kirk. We'll drop Clement down. I think that'll work. And as always, we use quick counts to keep the pace of the game up.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Bassett. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's outside. Ball. Counts full, 3-2.
Count is full.
Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Next offering is down low. And the pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Hit in the air out to center field. Jimenez puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Up now for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back now in Toronto. Today's starting pitcher, Mike Soroka. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1-1 now. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Bichette aboard here at first with nobody out. That one misses. And now 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
And that one clips the corner.
1-2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Low. Over to second. Relay to first. Double play.
3-6-1 double plays can be so tough to turn. You're talking about the ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. And in this case, you have a left-handed hitter that's out of the box even quicker than a righty. So everything has to be perfect and on time and on the money. Nice job right there.
Just missed. Upstairs.
No, that's up.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out, and the inning is over. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Ripped on a line. Santander makes the play, and there's one down. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. And that one in the air center field. Young under it. Brings it in. 1 away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to the left. Over to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning, and now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. One and two now. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One up, one down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And there's ball four.
Ball four. Take your
And
base.
that's their first base runner of the game. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. So the Nats lineup turns over. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it. And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Next offering misses. 2-1. On the ground, right side. Over to Lowe. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Going to count 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Back here at Rogers Center. On to the fourth. And now up for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. The 1-1. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Jimenez. Over to Bichette. Over to first, but it's offline. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Just missed. Line drive, caught to first, but he's back in time. Nice hustle to avoid the double play there. Luis Garcia digs in now.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Hit weakly on the ground. Garcia throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. That's towards center. Young on his way over. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Center field. Young moving under this one. Brings it in, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the left fielder, James Wood. The 1-1. Fouled off to the right.
Ball, that's high.
And foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. And that one sliced foul. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's going to be Keibert Ruiz. The 1-1. That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball right side. Guerrero. The flip to the pitcher covering. Nats go down 1-2-3. And we're back. And now here is George Springer.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Next one misses. 3-2 now.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Got him swinging. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air, left field, Wood. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. So up next, Addison Barger.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Out there to center. Young on the move. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. Up now for Washington, Paul DeYoung. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Jacob Young. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. All tied up, and we're at the top half of the sixth. And downstairs.
Full count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's 2 down. So now here's the DH, Ahmed Rosario. And that one upstairs.
Ball. 3-1.
Clips the corner, and the count's full.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That's a ball.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
That's up. That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 outs, base is empty. That's to third. A sliding stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Leading off for Washington, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. Next pitch is outside. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jorge Lopez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Next offering is in the dirt. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. And here is Andres Jimenez. One down, base is empty. Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Full count.
In the dirt, full count now. That one ripped. And it hits the base of the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Not close with that one. 3-1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. And it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's George Springer. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw to second. Out. Chop back up the middle. Abrams on to first. That takes care of Springer. And that is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Burr. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Looking to get the tying run on base. Inside, just missed. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1. Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. Hard hit to third. First out in the top of the 8th. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Go ahead run on base. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Two on, 1 out, and that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. It drops in, gets away a little bit. She'll still come home with it, but it's offline. He will score. It's 2-1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jimmy Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, one out. Ahmed Rosario will hit next. To Young at second, Young at first, one gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This to third, Clement. There's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Lucas Sims.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk. The 1-1. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a high chopper. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Yeah!
Next pitch, not close, up high. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the eighth inning. And that's outside. And the tying run is on base. 1 down, runner at first. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. That's out number 2. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Green.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Up now for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Next pitch is downstairs. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Good eye in that spot.
Count's full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This one in the air. Guerrero has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is James Wood. That one outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Derek Law. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Well, 1-run game, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-run game, bottom 9. Late swing fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Frozen with the heater at the knees. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a chopper. Garcia. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
1 strike away. Got him. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Loving my respect is really something that I'm owed to. I expect to get it every time when I approach you. Once you making paper,
I feel like Joe Horn. I like scoring a plane and set up another. Table for 2, I step back and shoot it. I pick up a pack from my cardiac buffs. Give me a second. Don't really matter to Lord. You're on my turn to the furnace. Love the hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we use is back to the furnace. See a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flip a switch for them. Because you cheer the spice strips. And by Supreme 98 size 11, I crush my feet like a vice grip. I come from them bigger, the matches so perfectly with a sneak ghost. They trying to call me a democracy break. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it again. See, I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram 1-on-1 cast iron skillet.
Well, that was a disappointing game. Just when we thought we got the lead, we just gave it away. And that ended up being the game. So let's check out the box score. So for about the 5th game in a row now, we got almost next to 0 hits. There are only 3 hits in the game. We got to figure out something to get this offense started. But again, for our pitching's been really good. Everybody was all zeros except for Ryan Burr, who gave the game away. So with the loss, the Jays' record is now 2-3, and we sit 2.5 games back out of the American League East. and we're a half a game back out of the wild card. So remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next game as we play Game 2 of the series against the Washington Nationals.